Hello there. So I decided to make a cheese knife. So I took some curly birch and then I cut down the wood a little bit since I'm doing everything by hand. Cutting down the pieces to proper size makes it a lot quicker once you get to shaping it. Then I just draw a quick outline of how I want the handle to look. And then again, I use the saw to cut down any excess material. Then I just drill a hole where the knife part will go, and then I insert a screw, and that is just to be able to hold it in the vise while I work on it. And then it's just a relatively slow process of working it down to proper size using rasps, files, sandpaper, a knife, anything to just get the proper shape. Once I'm getting closer to the final shape, I just take some sandpaper and then I put duct tape on the back side, which makes it a lot stronger, and then you can just use it like you see on screen now to try to shape down all the rough parts. And here we're making a little bit of a jump until I've actually sanded everything down, shaped it properly. I'm going to spare you having to look at all that. Instead, we're going to move on to gluing the knife to the handle, just using some 2-part epoxy. I think this is a 24-hour curing one. So I just put enough of the glue. Then I just put it in a little homemade jig that will hold it tight while the glue settles. Once the glue has dried properly, I just take it out and have a little look at it, see if everything looks okay. Here I'm just using a ruler to check if the center line is okay, and here it's a little bit off. Usually I first attach the knife part to the handle and then shape it all in once. This time I decided to add the knife part at the end and not do the final shaping, so that's why it's slightly just a little bit off. So I'm drawing a line on both ends, and then I will just work to make sure that the center line actually becomes a center line, removing excess material on the side that is not straight. Once we're happy with that, it's centered, and we have sanded it down again. I think it's down to 180 grit, and then I apply some oil, or some wax oil in this case, and then I wet sand it with 280 grit. Then we just remove any excess oil and press that we're done.